We start off today lying down on our backs. All right, so we can hug the knees in straight away. Get yourself nice and comfy there. Making your space nice and safe and warm, hopefully. You can have your arms over your knees. Just interlace the fingers and let your eyes close, let your face relax, and just check in with your body this morning or whatever time you're doing this. Good to rock a little bit from side to side, just gently easing out the night's sleep. And then we can bring the knees together. Just rest the hands onto the knees. And we'll draw a circle with both knees. So squeezing the knees together. We're taking the knees around in a circle. Using the arms to guide the legs. Through all this beginning bit, just be mindful of your breathing. So nice, long, deep breaths. Just noticing how this feels on your lower back and in your hips. And how does it feel when you take the circle the other way? Is there any little sticky bits this morning? And then keeping the hands on the knees, just let the knees go out to the side. So you feel the inner thighs stretch there. Bring the knees in towards the chest. And then push the knees away. So try doing that now. So each leg goes in its own circle. You can see how that feels within each hip. Again, is there any sticky bits or anything highlighting that it needs some care or attention? And then we'll take the circle the other way and just see how that feels. Perhaps a little bit reluctant to stretch and release. So bring the knees back to the center and you keep the feet off the floor and just let the knees open to the side again like you did earlier. But now place the hands just inside the knees and let the weight of the hands stretch the inner thighs and stretch the hips. So this is a lovely sequence to do every morning if you don't make a full class. It's nice just to get into your hips, get into your legs. You can add a bit more weight with your hands if you feel like you need it. And how does your back feel this morning? Long, slow breaths in through the nose. Long, slow breaths out through the nose. Just take the hands outside the knees and we'll bring the knees in together. And then let both knees fall to the right side. So you can look to your left arm and try and press the right shoulder blade down into the mat as well as the left. So you got that lovely crucifix position. Long breath in, just allow the body to stretch and open in this shape. Long breath out. Now bring the knees back into the center and we're letting them fall to the other side. And again, is this side a little bit stickier? It is for me for some reason. So again, long breaths in. Long breaths in. So bring the knees back into the center. You're going to use your core now and drop the knees either side. So just tapping the knees on the right and then bringing them back to the center and then tapping them over to the left and bringing it back to the center. Okay, so just try that in your own time. Try and keep the knees as close to your arms as you can. Feel the core as you let the knees drop and as you draw the knees back up. Feel the twist of the spine as the knees drop. Just feel the whole lower part of your body warming up. A few more times, just letting the knees tap either side. Little massage on your back as well. And last time. Good. And then we'll place both feet flat down onto the mat. From here, just squeeze your right knee into your chest. And then bring your right foot towards your face and your knee out to the side. And take your foot out to the side and your knee into the center. And then your foot in towards your face and you're rotating the leg out to the side. So try that a few more times. Bringing the foot to the side, knee into the center. And then drawing the foot to the face and then knee out to the side. Hold it there and try and bring your foot closer towards your face. And then bring your left knee in the outer right ankle and start to press the left thigh in towards your chest. Okay, now try flexing your right foot. Don't use your arms. Squeeze the left thigh into the chest and just see how that feels there through the outer right leg, outer right hip. And then lowering the left foot to the floor. Let's take the right leg up to the sky and then draw little circles with the right ankle, right foot. Yeah, take the circles the other way. Pointing the right foot, lower the right leg all the way down onto the mat, nice and straight. Good, and then rebend the right leg, press the right foot flat onto the floor. Okay, bring the left knee into your chest. And so squeeze it in, use your core. And then bring the left foot to your face, the left knee out to the side. And then draw the foot out to the side, the knee into the center. So does this side go a little less? It does for me. Bring the foot towards the face, try and rotate the leg outwards. And then take the foot out to the side, the knee into the center. Two more times, just bringing the foot towards the face, see how much you can rotate the leg outwards. And then taking the foot out to the side and the knee into the center. Good. Last time, bringing your foot in towards your face. Now see if you can hold it there, rotate the knee out even more. And then bring your right thigh into the left ankle and without using your hands, start to draw the right leg into your chest. Flex your left foot. Press the whole back of your spine into the floor. Now see how it feels there through the outer left hip, around that left leg. And a little bit of core as well as you try and squeeze that leg in even closer. Lovely. When you're ready, lower the right foot back onto the mat and then lift the left leg up to the sky. Draw little circles with the left foot. Get into that ankle. And take the circles the other way. Good. Pointing the left toes, start to draw a line with the left foot all the way down to the bottom of your mat. Leg nice and straight. Good. Once the heel touches the floor, rebend the left leg, bring the foot flat. So now from here, bring the thighs into the chest and come into a happy baby, holding onto the outer edges of the feet. You can have a little rock from side to side, just getting the legs ready, the back ready. Can you feel your shoulder blades pressing into the floor? That's it. I always think of happy babies here as well. Imagine you're a happy baby with rubber muscles, rubber bones. Right, if you've been moving in this pose, then take a moment of stillness, eyes closed, just checking in with the legs, with the hips. You squeeze your shoulder blades into the mat. Long breath in. Long breath out. Release the feet and bring your knees to your elbows and your elbows to your knees. So you've got a nice space in between the legs and the arms. Take a long breath in. As you breathe out, lift your head off the floor and your shoulders off the floor. Try to lift your hips off the floor. Squeeze the elbows into the legs and the legs into the elbows. So you're feeling your core fire up there. Hold it for 5, 4, lift the hips a bit higher. Lift the shoulders, push the knees in a bit more, elbows in a little bit more, and then relax. Take your arms over the tops of the knees and squeeze the thighs in, little rock from side to side. We're going to roll our way up to Malasana, so a little bit of a shocker. We'll take the hands behind the thighs and start to rock and roll, using a little bit of momentum. Rocking and rolling a few times. And then see how it goes. You're going to roll your way into Malasana, taking the knees wide, the feet flat, seeing what happens. Yeah, good. Press your palms together, squeeze the knees open, lift the head, chest up. How does that feel this morning so far? Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Push the tailbone down and the head up. Hands go to the floor. Lift the hips up to the sky. Oh, good morning. Hamstrings. And then heel toe the feet to the center. Halfway lift and lengthen. Draw the head, chest forwards. Have a bend in your knees. Make it a little bit easier. And then exhale, fold. Take the top 2 fingers of each hand and thread them in between the big toes. Have your wrists facing inwards. Thumbs up off the floor. If you can't reach your feet, which I'm sure you all can, then you can put your hands on your shins. As you inhale, draw the head, chest forwards and pull on your toes and push your toes down. And as you exhale, elbows bend, lower the tummy, the chest, the head down. So the nose goes towards the shins, the elbows go out towards the side. And again, inhale, straighten your arms, push your toes up, but then push your toes down. So you're pulling your toes up, but pushing your toes down as you lengthen. And elbows go out to the side as you lower down, tummy, chest, head. Last time, inhale, draw the head, chest forwards, push toes down, try and lift those toes up. And then exhale, elbows bend, lower down, tummy, chest, and head. Then release the toes. And then roll your way up to standing. Push the palms together, lift the arms up, thighs forwards, hips forwards. And then exhale, fold and hinge from the hips. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. And now exhale, plant the hands, jump or step your feet back, plank. Stay here in plank, do little circles, start to think about your wrists now. And I'll take the circles the other way. Lovely. And then you can push the hips up to the sky into your downward facing dog. Your first down dog shouldn't feel too bad. Take a big breath in. Good. Now as you exhale, push the hands down, try and lift the hips up. Bend the knees and look forward. So you're going to step or jump your feet inside the hands. Once you get there, take a halfway lift and lengthen. That's it, and then exhale and fold. So this time, if hooking onto the big toes was enough, do that. Otherwise, place the hands underneath your feet. And you want your toes tickling your wrists. So you've got this option, hooking onto the toes or hands on the shins. Inhale, draw the head, chest forwards. Now feel the weight of the feet in the hands, if you've got this one. And then exhale, elbows bend, push down, feet into hands, relax the head. And again, inhale, try and draw the head, chest forwards, take weight into your toes, massage your hands. And then exhale, elbows bend, lower down, suck the belly up towards the rib cage. Last time, inhale, draw the head, chest forwards. And then exhale, elbows bend, lower down, tummy, chest, head. Right, see if you can look past your shins. Good, releasing the hands. Start to roll your way up. Have a little bend in your knees. Press your palms together, lift the arms up, thighs forwards, hips forwards. And then exhale, fold and hinge. Breathe in, draw the head, chest forwards. And as you breathe out, step back or jump back. Another little circle. Weight into the fingertips, heels of the hands. Core working hard. That's it, take the circles the other way. Lovely, let's take the hips up and back into that downward facing dog. You're going to lift your right leg up to the sky and bend the knee and open up the hip. Feel that lovely stretch there. Let's bring the right foot outside of your right hand. And then lower the left knee to the floor. Good, that's it. Take a little rock from side to side. See how that feels there. Maybe come down onto your forearms as an option, yeah? So only if that doesn't make you hunch your back. Otherwise, stay up on your hands. Lovely, guys. Now, whether you've got the forearms on the floor or the hands on the floor, start to reach your right fingers forwards, and then you can bend the left leg and reach back. Don't catch hold of the foot, just reach back for it. Try and squeeze your heel closer towards your bum as you reach your fingers past your foot. And then bring the right arm back and lower your left leg back. Have your right foot flat onto the floor. Stay on the forearms if you're there. Or stay on your hands. Lift your back knee up. Hold it there. Try and draw the chest forward. Squeeze your right knee into your right shoulder. Yeah, whether you're on your hands or your forearms. One more breath. Good. Taking the right foot to the back of the mat. If you're on your forearms, come up onto your hands. Lower your knees. Release your feet. Arch your back. Lower your chest and your chin to the floor so you're getting a little bit more into your back neck. Yeah, so feel the scoop of your spine. Inhale. And then as you exhale, just let your legs lie flat. Draw the shoulders down the back. Push through the hands and lift the head, chest up. And then slowly lower back down. Tuck your toes, come up through a plank pose. And then take the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Long breath in. Let's lift the left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Bring in the left foot now outside of your left thumb. Getting a little bit more into these hips. We'll lower the right knee to the floor, and if you like, a little sway from side to side. That always helps me. Yeah. A little swaying. So if it suits you, come down onto your forearms. Yeah. But it's perfectly good to stay up on your hands. You can turn that left foot onto its side. Yeah, really make this about what you feel. How do you feel here? So either forearms or hands. Stay there. You're going to bend the back leg, reach the left arm away, And then try and rotate or backstroke the arm behind you. Squeeze the left heel into the bum as you reach the fingers away. Yeah. Good. Actively squeeze the heel into the bum as you turn the chest. Hold it there. Breathing in. Good. And then breathing out, bringing the left arm back. Forearms or hands, release your right leg. Press your left foot flat and lift your right knee off the floor. Now spend a moment squeezing the left knee into your shoulder. And then you can rock forwards and back if that feels good. If it's too much on your forearms, come up onto your hands. One more breath. And you can take your left foot to the back of the mat. If you're on your forearms, come up onto your hands. And then lower the knees, release your feet. You're going to arch your back, lower your chest and your chin to the floor. Hold it there, just feeling the scoop of the spine. And then let your legs lie flat. Draw the shoulders down the back, push through the hands, lift the chest up. That's it. Imagine now you're pulling your hands towards your hips, and that's helping you to draw your chest up. Inhale. And then exhale, lower back down. Now tuck your toes, lift your knees off the floor, tuck your tail, push up through plank, add in sound effects there to come up. And then take the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Long breath in, and a long breath out. Now bend the knees and look forwards. Can you jump both feet outside the hands? You're welcome to step them one foot at a time. Come down into your malasana. Drop the hips down, elbows into your knees. Push your palms together. Lift your chest up. As you exhale, place the hands to the floor. Now lift the hips up so you've got that nice forward fold. And then heel toe the feet to the center. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale and fold. From here, you're going to bend your knees a lot like you're sitting into a primary school chair. Tuck your tail under and then lift your arms up, come up into a chair pose. Draw your chest forwards as you tuck your tail and sit down. Come onto your right toes, bring your right knee into your chest and try and lay your right ankle on top of the right thigh, like you did lying down on the floor. Push your hips back and draw your chest forwards. Hold it there. Breathing in. Good, and breathing in. Can you bring your right thigh back into your chest and then extend the right leg all the way back. Rest the toes on the floor at the back of the mat and come into a high lunge. Lift the arms up. That's it. Good. Don't worry if you wobble your way there. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, bring the hands heart center. Let's twist towards the left. Right elbow onto the knee. Push the top hand down into the bottom hand. Inhale. And exhale to twist. Lovely, guys. Release. Take the hands either side, front foot. And the front foot moves to the back. Knees, chest, chin land on the floor. So there's an arch in your back. Let the legs lie flat. Draw the shoulders down the back as you lift your chest up. It's not a high cobra because you'd be able to take your hands off anytime. And then lower yourself back down. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees. Try and come up one long plank. And then hips up and back, downward facing dog. Big breath in. And a long breath out. Push through the hands. See if those hips can get higher. Now inhale, bend the knees, look forwards. You can jump or step your feet outside of your hands. Sit the hips down. Come into malasana. Press your palms together, elbows into your knees. Lift the chest up. That's it, guys. Get hands to the floor. Straightening the legs, hips go up, head goes down. Heel toe the feet to the center. Inhale, halfway lift. Take the weight forward, swaying the toes. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees like you're sitting in that primary school chair. Tuck in the tail, lift the arms up, come up into your chair pose. That's it, and really feel like the chest is drawing forwards as you send the hips back. Yes, looking good. Come up onto the left toes, bring your left thigh into your chest, and then lay your left ankle on top of the right thigh. You could put your hands on the furniture nearby if you need to balance. And now push your hips back as you draw your chest forwards. Try and sink into the chair pose a little bit more. Funky chair pose. Bring your left knee to your chest. Extend the left leg all the way back. Try and hover the foot off the floor as long as you can. And then come into your high lunge. Lift your arms up. That's it. Good. Draw the chest up, up, up. And then bring the hands heart center. Take a twist towards the right, left elbow onto your right knee. Push down through the right palm as you twist. Inhale. And exhale to twist. And looking down, take the hands either side, front foot. Front foot to the back, find plank. Knees, chest, chin land onto the floor. Let the legs lie flat. Draw the shoulders down the back, lift the head, chest up. Good, and then slowly lower back down. So how's this lift up into plank going? Tuck your toes, lift your knees. Now you're going to try and push your hands towards your feet towards the hands to make your way up into plank without leaving your belly behind. And then take it up and back, downward facing dog. Big breath in, long breath out. So we'll lift the right leg up to the sky, bend the knee and open up the hip. Now bring your right knee into your nose, keep the foot off the floor, shoulders over hands. So now you're going to come back into down dog, but with the right ankle in the front of the left thigh, and you keep that left knee bent as you push the hips up. Yeah, see how that feels there. Inhale, try and push the hands into the floor, try and lengthen the lower back. And then exhale, right knee, right wrist, right shin on the floor, pigeon pose. Slide the back leg away. Good. Take a twist. Left arm underneath your body to the right side. Side of the head on the floor, right fingers to the top of the mat. Inhale. And exhale to twist. If this twist is too much, both arms out in front is fine. Otherwise, try taking your right arm around your back. So try and catch hold of your right toes. See if that's an option there. And then sink into the twist. Sometimes the toes are right there, you just can't see them. You need someone to guide your hands there. So really have a fiddle, try and find your foot. Yeah? And you might find it, you might not. One more breath. Try not to lean into the left side too much. And then release. Bringing the hands back in. Lift yourself up. Right hand inside right foot. We're going to bend this left leg in, and that's enough. Yeah, squeeze the heel into the bum. Or you can reach your left hand back, catch hold of the foot, and use the hand to squeeze the heel in. Yeah. Inhale, draw the chest up. Yes. And exhale. All right, from here, guys, can you lower your left foot just to the floor behind you? Bring your left knee closer towards your right foot. And bring your left foot just in line with your left knee. Yeah. Good. You're also going to bring your right foot, so you've got this nice 90-degree shape. Reach the arms forwards. Now flex your feet. Try and keep the feet where they are. Just lift the knees up and then let them fall to the other side. That's it. You can try that a few times. Lifting the knees up and letting them fall to the other side. Good. And again, last time. And we'll end up back at the top of the mat. You kind of walk forwards as you do it. Lovely, guys. Let's swing the left leg all the way back. And then take the right leg back into downward dog. How's that right leg feeling? Wiggle it out. So bring the left leg up to the sky, bend the knee and open up the hip. And then before you go anywhere, bring the left knee into your nose, shoulders over hands. Left foot is going to go onto the front of the right thigh as you push the hips back. So it's a little funky chair in your down dog. Inhale, try to lift those hips up. And exhale. Bring your left knee to your left wrist, left shin to the floor. And then we'll slide the right leg back. Should feel nice now. Okay, guys, get into that pigeon shape. And then come into a twist. Yeah, you could just keep your arms out in front if you want. Otherwise, right arm towards the left side, side of the head to the floor, left fingers to the top of the mat. Good. So you're welcome to stay here. If you like, though, take the left hand behind your back and try and find your toes. You could hold on to maybe your leggings or shorts or pajamas if you wanted to. Draw in the top shoulder back. Try pushing down through the right foot. Try and relax the neck. Inhale. And exhale. Guys, untwisting if you twist it. Bringing yourself back up. Right, coming into your little squeezing the heel of the foot into the glute. And you use your left hand as a prop as you reach your right arm back. And you might not catch hold of the foot, that's fine. You might be able to squeeze the heel into the bum. It's a bit of a quad stretcher. Inhale, lift the chest up. And exhale, just seeing how your body feels now. Well done. So you're releasing that right foot and placing it just to the left side. Bringing the knee in line with the hip, the foot in line with the ankle, and then that left foot in line with the knee. So you've got that 90-90 shape. Reach your arms forwards. Now try and keep the feet where they are. You will move as you do this, but keep the feet where they are. Open up the knees. Swivel on your bum, on your sit bones. Try and keep those knees as open as you can as you swing to the back. Yeah. And we go from side to side like that a few times. So it's really helping our mobility in our hips. Use your hands if you need to, yeah? So you can have the hands to prop you up if need be. Let's try it 2 more times. If there's a sticky bit, try and find that sticky bit and sink into it. Marinate into it a little bit. Last time, ending at the top of the mat. Well done. Extend your right leg all the way back. You have no problems with your hips today. Tuck your back toes and take your left leg back. Into that down dog. Big breath in. And long breath out. So, take your right leg up to the sky. Last stretch. Bring your right foot next to your left thumb. Turn the toes to the left side. You can line up your toes with the edge of the mat so you know that they're in the same place. And then start to let yourself fold forwards. Relax your head. So you're in a nice forward fold there. It's nice wide leg forward fold. If your back is hunched, bend your legs. So if you feel like your lower back is quite hunched, that's it, bend the knees. You take the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers, draw your shoulders away from the ears, and then just let the hands fall down behind your head. That's it, nice. Hold it down, breathe in. Excellent. And breathe out, try and press the hands further down towards the floor. But don't forget, draw those shoulders away from the ears. That's it. And can you still feel your wrists? Yeah, your wrists touching. One more breath. Bringing the hands to the sacrum and then lowering the hands to the floor. Turn your toes outwards now. Bend your knees a lot and then bring your hands up heart center. So we're in our horse pose or goddess pose. Push down through your heels and open your knees. That's it, lift your chest up and hold it there. You'll sink down a bit deeper. Good, draw your chest back a bit more there, Melissa, if you can. Yeah, and then pulse. Little pulses, opening up the knees wide. Pulsing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get as low as you can and stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Straighten the legs. Turn the toes inwards. Take the hands behind you. Inhale, draw the head, chest forwards. And then exhale, fold forwards, all the way back down. Arms come up and over your head. Maybe there's a bit more room there. Releasing the hands back to the sacrum, shoulders away from ears. And then take the hands to the floor. You're going to turn your heels in this time. And then sit your hips back into Malasana. So if you need to bring it a little bit closer in, bring those legs closer in. Inhale, find that Malasana shape. Exhale, sit the bum down, lift the chest up. That's it, you are there, well done. Good, sit the bum onto the floor somehow. Use your hands if you need to. Have your knees still inside your arms. Arms still inside the knees. And then lower yourself down onto the mat, keeping those knees and arms connected. So round into the back and head slowly. Can you lower down? Keeping the knees and arms connected. Take a big breath in. Now as you breathe out, squeeze the knees in, push the arms out, lift the head off the floor, shoulders off the floor, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Yeah, so try and squeeze the knees in, try and squeeze the elbows out. Find that balance there. Inhale. And then exhale, relax. One more time like that. Let's try taking the arms outside the legs now. Yeah, so you're going to squeeze the knees out and push the arms in. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lift the head off the floor, shoulders off the floor. Now push the knees out and squeeze the arms in. So you feel your biceps fire. Keep squeezing, keep squeezing. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Catch hold of the feet with the hands. And press the heels towards your pelvis. Open the knees. Take a little swivel from side to side. Well done, guys. We'll let the edges of the feet rest on the floor. And the arms rest up and over your head. Hips should feel pretty good. Body should feel pretty good. You did it. I must admit, I got on my mat. I wondered how on earth I was going to open up my body this morning. But I think we did it. Nice big breath into the belly, into the rib cage, into the chest. And open mouth, exhale, let it go. We'll bring the knees up together, have the feet flat. You can keep your arms above your head. Squeeze your belly towards the mat and then lift the hips up. So you're just giving a nice stretch to the front of the thighs and the hip flexors. If you would like to come up into wheel, fingers towards the shoulders, push through the hands and then make your way up into that wheel shape. But we didn't do too much back bending, so be mindful of it. Otherwise, you're in your bridge pose. You're coming out of wheel whenever it suits you. And coming out of bridge, lower your spine down. Take your feet as wide as the mat. And just let one knee press into the center of the mat. See how it feels there, the outer right leg. And then lower the left knee down. And you can alternate like that. But make it about how it feels. How does it feel to stretch that outer side there? So now back into your happy baby, or let's take plow pose. Palms flat, knees into chest. Use your core to swing the legs over the head and use your hands to support your back once you're there. Try not to let weight go into your neck. Try and keep it in your elbows. Happy baby is fine. Once you're there, take some breaths in and out through your nose. Maybe letting your knees fall by your ears. One more breath. Your palms can go flat onto the floor as you lower the spine down nice and slowly. Take your feet to the corners of the mat. Legs straight. Arms down by the side, palms faced up. We've just got one moment here. Once you're in your Shavasana shape, biggest breath in through the nose. And then open your mouth, exhale, let it go. We did it, you made it. Take these last 2 moments for yourself. So of course you're welcome to do any other poses that you'd like to do, or if you can, just take these last few moments of stillness. The stillness is as important as the movement. Eyes closed, face relaxed. There's still time. You might like to notice where you feel the practice in your body. And wherever you feel it, just try and relax those areas. And just beginning to stir slowly. Imagine this is the first time that you've woken up today. You've woken up with a strong, flexible body, focused mind, ready for whatever's ahead. We start to breathe a little bit deeper. Wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. Breath in, long lazy yawn as you reach the arms above the head. And then rolling to the right side into that fetal shape. You can come up to seated to face the front. So I always like to keep my eyes closed for this bit. Just keeping the energy, the magic inside for a little moment longer. Palms together, thumbs into the chest bone. Give yourself an imaginary pat on the back for getting up and getting this done today. Hopefully you'll have a strong, balanced, flexible, focused day today. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste. Have a beautiful rest of the day. You can sit in a normal chair today, not in a little primary school chair. Have a lovely day, guys.